What's up, guys? So welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a few part series, so this might be like 10 different YouTube videos, but the main video for today though is just going to be my MuscleTech supplement stack for my prep. Now, full disclosure to anybody that watches this, I am not sponsored by MuscleTech. They do not pay me. Their family and I'm a MuscleTech guy. That's what I take. That's what I take. That's what I will die taking. And if you were to offer me a sponsorship from any other company, I would turn it down. Like, the only sponsorship I would ever want would be with them. Because it's what I take every day. You know, so let's get that out of the way. Also, shout out to my coach, Nikki from Nixon Nutrition. These hoodies are fire. So I've had to really condense my supplementation compared to what I used to do in the past. I've had a lot of health problems this past year with some heart issues and some blood pressure problems that I've got pretty much under control. You know, and so that's been the main struggle with my preps, is staying injury free. You know, if you guys followed me for a long time, you know, I prepped for a show back in 2015, which was right at the time MuscleTech was doing a sign me contest, and I didn't win at all, but I did tag all of their, you know, corporate people in like 6 or 7 posts every day for like the whole duration of that contest, you know, and good memories. So yeah, I used to take so much stuff, but it's all been the same, you know. Like, my first product I ever had in my life was an expired tub of Celltech coach of mine gave me, Philip Keefe. And I doubt he'll ever watch this video, but if he ever does, like, you know, I wouldn't be where I am without having been given that product. You know, I was like 120 pounds, couldn't bench the bar, non-athletic, you know, and you know, I just got lucky and had really good people around me. You know, that tub of Celltech was like 2 or 3 years fucking expired. I took every bit of it. You know, my senior year, I benched 315, weighing about 120 pounds. You know, the biggest I've been naturally was right around 247. And that was just taking Nitrotech, Celltech, and Nano Vapor. Like, and I don't know if you guys remember those stats, but like, if you did Nano Vapor correctly, it lasted you 10 days. Because I was 3 scooping it, and a full serving was 3 scoops. Like, it literally, like a 30 serving bottle would last me 10 days. Because I've always had a high stimulant tolerance. Nitrotech, I was going through Nitrotech and Celltech like water. Like, I would do 2 scoops up to 3 times a day, every day, even on non-training days. But that pretty much built Sleepydawg Fitness's foundation, guys. Like, I've done nothing but take MuscleTech since I started. You know, my coach told me, MuscleTech, they're supplements that work, you know, and they work pretty damn good for me, so I'm going to continue taking them. You know, my pre-workout will swap pretty regularly throughout this prep, but until March, till the end of March, depending on how I look and my measurements and stuff, I will be staying with my Shatter Elite. This has been one of my favorite versions of Shatter to date, especially the Iceberry slushy one. This whole Icy Charge is really good too. But I'll actually, until the end of March, I'll be mixing it with 1 scoop of Celltech Elite. I like this one. It's got a better carb blend than the old Celltech. Won't make you bloated. Has both creatines added back like their original formula. You know, I like the fact that it adds a little bit of Sensorol and the peak ATP in here. Just because I've noticed with some preps I did in the past, I felt like peak ATP really helped me out with some body composition that I struggle with. Not a whole lot, but enough to where I noticed that I like taking it when I'm on a prep. But what I do is I actually just take a scoop of each and I mix them together, about 20-25 ounces, and I drink that while I train. That's my pre-workout stack. Also, if you guys have been following me for a while, you know I do a morning and nighttime routine. And I drink about 5 liters of water right now. I've been mixing these Amino Build Revolutions with that, just really to flavor my water. These give a little bit of extra caffeine, not a whole lot, but enough to where it kind of helps me with my appetite. And I don't necessarily mean that I don't want to be hungry on this prep because I'm going to be starving, but it keeps me from binging. I'm a pretty bad emotional eater. You know, like I said in my podcast, you know, if you haven't watched it, go check it out with my buddy Nick. I'm a bad emotional eater. Like, if I have it, I'll eat it, and I can't do that on a prep. You know, I diet pretty hard, hard unhealthy, you know, which is one of the reasons why I've stayed with Nixon Nutrition, just for the fact that, like, she's really helped me stay healthier, you know, and balance a lot of my stress, you know. So I actually prefer the white raspberry freeze and the strawberry lemonade. If you can still find these, if not, do their new Amino Build on the Elite line. Like, it's fantastic. But I don't have any of those guys, so I have about 8 tubs of these that I bought. I'm going to use every bit of it on this prep to get them out of my cabinet. After March, depending on how lean I am, I will be swapping my pre-workouts with their new Shatter. So this is their Shatter Ripped, as you can see, guys. Shout out to Dan for sending me these. They will be put to good use. But I'll be swapping to these just because the Nuganda that's in this really... I didn't know a whole lot about Nuganda. Like, I know a lot about ashwagandha and KSM ashwagandha and a few other strains, but, you know, I'd never really heard of Nuganda. And the clinical study done on it for depression was fantastic. So, like, if you want a higher stem pre-workout to hit you, but you also want one that you can take if, like, you're going through some shit, you know, like most of us gym rats are, this is where it's at, you know, and it's, the taste on it's fantastic, especially the Bomb Pop one. Dan, you were right, it does taste better than the Rainbow Candy one. You know, that's pretty much going to be my supplementation. I do take the Nitrotech Elite. I would show you, but I took my last 2 scoops this morning and I don't have any more, so I have to personally buy some more product. But I actually do it for 3 of my meals, and then the other 3 meals I'm doing are whole food meals. I actually have all of my stuff planned out for this prep, you know, so I actually will post it down below. Hope you guys want, you know, if you want to check it out. It'll also have my vitamins. These aren't counted as a MuscleTech stack. These are just vitamins, minerals, and I'm not going to say luxury product because, like, I mean, I don't really know what you would call triple chlorophyll, like plants, I guess. Like, anyway, this is health supplements that I take every day in the morning with my coffee. But just to let you guys know, this is my MuscleTech stack. This is the Sleepydawg stack. So if you walk into a GNC, if you buy it online, write in the comments that, hey, like, I want that Sleepydawg stack. You want the ice berry slushy and the glacier berry freeze in the Celltech and the Shatter. What you guys are going to do, you're going to put a scoop of both in whatever shaker cup you like. I just happen to have an ice shaker here because I'm about to go to the gym. And you literally just going to put a scoop of each in your shaker cup and drink almost all of that while you train. Keep a little bit in there, fill it up with water so you have something to flavor your water while you train. That is my favorite way to take this stack. That's my pre-workout stack. During the day when you guys get thirsty, mix this. You know, a lot of you guys will laugh. Like, I pretty much drink everything out of my ice shaker because, I mean, that's just too damn sexy not to have people be like, damn, you got a MuscleTech ice shaker? Like, yeah, dog, they take care of me. You know, so like, I'll put a scoop, I'll drink that, and then I also have some 1.5 liter Fuji waters. I'll put one to 2 scoop in there, because like I said, I'm drinking about 5 ounces, or not 5 ounces, shit, 5 liters of water every day, and I really mainly use this to flavor my water. Although I am okay with it, you know, protecting my muscle tissue and stuff like that, and I like the fact that these really help out with my appetite. You know, closer to show date, like, I'll probably add in some Hydroxycut, you know, maybe some Hydroxycut energy drinks because they're delicious. But for the most part, I'm keeping this prep really simple, guys. Like, this prep's on a budget. I'm divorced now. Like, I'm a cat dad. You know, I have 2 awesome cats. You know, and I was in a position to where I wanted to prep for a show. About as injuries free as I can get. You know, I've had a lot of tears in the past. Like, I've tore my calf twice. I've tore a pec. I've tore my ACL, MCL, PCL, my meniscus twice. I've partially separated a labrum. I think that's about all the issues I've had, other than some blood pressure, some heart issues, and a blood infection one time back in the day. But that's like my injury list, you know. So for me, it was like, am I able to actually do a contest prep and keep it in budget? So I'm doing everything myself. You know, I have Nixon Nutrition. I have their base package, which I highly recommend if you just need to start somewhere and don't have a lot of money, because it's worth every penny. You know, Nikki's great, especially helping me, you know, with my sleep issues and stress and just kind of being there, like for me. She also does like bikini preps and stuff, but like I can't afford her package, you know. So I'm meeting myself halfway. Like, I'm keeping the package with Nixon Nutrition that I can afford for my prep, and then I'm researching and doing everything I can to minimize cost. So my posing routine with my night routine, like, I practice my posing at home. It's free. Several gyms offer free posing clinics, like I think Crunch Fitness does. I know my buddy Josh has been wanting me to go to a few of those. I think Wilmore's does it, but I'm not sure. You know, and YouTube. I mean, like, we live in a world of information. Like, you can find out something just like that. My diet I'll have linked below. How and when I take my MuscleTech supplements, I'll link below for you guys. And then I also went ahead and prepped my workouts for the entire 40-week prep. You know, it's a little under 40 weeks. And I mean, that's basically it, dudes. Like, people want to say that competing is expensive, and it can be expensive, but there's a lot of controllable variables that you can control on your own. I can do my own posing. I can buy my own pro tan. I can tan up to the show. You know, is that the best, most optimal way to do something? No. You know, if you're not sponsored, where should you buy your stuff? Or you can get all of this at your local GNC. You can get it from MuscleTechShop.com. You can get it from Muscle and Strength. You can get it off Amazon, Bodybuilding. I think Bodybuilding.com. I'm not sure. I'll buy a whole lot of stuff from Bodybuilding.com. So buy your supplements the cheapest place you can. Like, look for sales, look for coupons, look for events. You know, look for the giveaways. MuscleTech, they do giveaways on their Instagram like all the time. You know, and for me, like, for a brand like, take me for example. I'm not a sponsored athlete. Like, I have to buy my shit just like everybody else. But for a company to take just as much pride into helping me personally, like, even with little stuff, even with, like, when they like my post, when they comment, when they share my stuff, you know, when some people from their corporate office, you know, like, DM me or whatever, like, you know, ask me how I'm doing, or or when, you know, sometimes they might send me some stuff, like, you know, to review or whatever, or just a care package every now and then. Like, not a whole lot of companies take pride in helping people, you know, and that's one of the reasons why I always take a MuscleTech supplement, because, like, I just know that in my fitness journey that they've done more for me than my family, and then more for me than my own company that I work for. Like, they have gave me more moral support than almost anybody on the planet, and I will take MuscleTech till the day I die. You know, especially their pre-workout, because it's top notch. Superman takes his pre-workout. Like, you cannot tell me that this Shatter is not great when Henry Cavill himself, and I know I mispronounced his last name, so I'm sorry, bro, takes this. Like, that's dope. Like, who would have thought Superman takes pre-workout? But yeah, like, I mean, this is just a simple budget MuscleTech stack. Like, look, I want to say the best place to buy this stack right now is, I think, on Muscle and Strength. They were still running a sale. The last time I bought some off of there, they were buy one get one half off. GNC ran a special on these a while back ago. If you get them auto delivered, you can get an extra 20% off each product in store. At the time of this video, don't hold me on to that. The only product y'all are going to have a hard time finding really is these new Shatter Rips. I am grateful for my buddy that sent me these. You can't get these at a GNC in February. My store in Albertville already has them, so come see me and I'll hook you up. The gym bag, I want to say if you can, you might can still get a gym bag, a MuscleTech gym bag off MuscleTechShop.com, but I'm not sure. I've pretty much had all my gym bags given to me, so I'm pretty lucky. These, by the way, if you guys can find these aminos, they'll probably be super cheap. I think I've seen these on Amazon for like $20 or $30. You know, the white raspberry freeze is good, but this strawberry lemonade literally tastes like Crystal Light. So like that's my favorite thing to flavor my water. You know, I'm not going to drag this video out too long because I really don't know what to tell you guys. Like, MuscleTech's been around, one of those companies that's been around for a long time, and they take pride in what they do. They have a massive research facility. They have tons of athletes. I mean, some of my favorite Olympic athletes are sponsored by MuscleTech. Some of my favorite athletes in general are either sponsored or were sponsored by them. And name one really awesome looking Mr. Olympia that wasn't sponsored. I mean, Jay Cutler was sponsored by them. Phil Heath was. Ronnie Coleman was. I mean, they just have a long line of legendary fucking people, you know. And for my prep, I'm going to keep my stuff short, sweet, and simple. Pre-workout, intra-workout. I'm going to need it. I'm doing a 2-day on, 1-day off split. I'm lifting heavy all the way to show date. You know, when I get closer to my show date, I'm swapping my pre-workout. I'll probably add some Nitrotech Elite, which I don't have at the moment because I've took all of mine on the last time I dieted. So, like, I have to buy some more of that, too. And their Nitrotech Elite, which I don't have. I have done a review for them, but I actually finished it off, like, not too long ago. So, like, I have to buy some more Nitrotech. Because a few of my meals are literally, like, protein and almonds. So, you know, kind of 20, 30 servings up of protein goes pretty quick in my household. But good supplementation, whole food, budget contest prep. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Shout out to MuscleTech for always taking care of little people. I appreciate everything they've done for me. You know, and I will continue to take and rep their shit till the day I die. Shout out to Nikki with Nixon Nutrition and everybody in that group or that have been in that group. They really help. They've really helped me continue with my prep and stuff. Like I said, if you guys need like a health or lifestyle coach, like I highly recommend Nikki or Shay or anybody else that's in that group. But yeah, on the road to Rocket City, dog. Make sure y'all go get that Sleepydawg stat.